The award season continues, and one of the contenders for Best Picture might be Paul Thomas Anderson's new dark comedy, Licorice Pizza. The film is based on the personal stories that producer Gary Goetzman told Anderson. It is set in San Fernando Valley during the 1970s and follows an unusual love story between a 25 and 15-year-old.
It's a god-awful small affair.
Though the two differ in age, their personalities make them a match. Alana may be older, but she's an immature, hot-tempered, passionate woman, while Gary makes up for his young age by practically taking care of himself as a child star turned early businessman. The 10-year difference is quickly forgotten, and nothing in the film should make you feel too uncomfortable. In fact, it feels more like a friendship teetering on romance. But their connection is humorous and entertaining to watch. Aside from the couple's unique relationship, the rest of the film shows Alana and Gary's various career schemes while also pointing out what was and is still wrong with society.
But the film is a sad thing for.
This is fate that brought us together.
But she's lived it 10 times or more.
Our roads took us here.
She could spit till me.
Along the way of their ventures, they meet a number of messed up people who no one ever really calls out because clearly their behavior is the norm. Some examples of these disturbing characters include Bradley Cooper's role as John Peters, a disgusting, entitled Hollywood man who hits on every woman he sees. And John Michael Higgins plays the owner of a Japanese restaurant who continuously does a cringe-worthy caricature of Japanese accents. The more jerks we meet throughout the film, the more we start to see what Alana sees. Gary may be young, but in comparison to all the awful men Alana has encountered, Gary is genuine, caring, and respectful. The value of his friendship/love might mean more than any age gap.
You're not my director.
The film tells a simple tale that is brought to life by all the brilliant performances. Cooper Hoffman as Gary does a fantastic job. But among the star-studded cast, which includes Bradley Cooper and Sean Penn, it's Alana Haim that shines. We knew the artist could sing, but man can she act. She's absolutely polarizing. And to say this is her breakout performance would be an understatement.
I think it's weird that I hang out with Gary and his 15-year-old friends all the time.
Licorice Pizza's biggest issue is the runtime. This story could have been told in 90 minutes versus over 2 hours. It would have avoided some unnecessary scenes that really make you feel that last hour. But for the most part, the film is a lighthearted, comical breather during a season of heavy dramas.
I'm not gonna forget you.
Who's in the best-selling show?
Just like you're not gonna forget me. Gross.
It's the happiest Paul Thomas Anderson film yet, and it should put a smile on everyone's faces.
Roll sound. Roll camera A. Roll camera B. Parking. Action. On! Coming Nancy!
Now, if you're interested in staying home and binging a new show, then Disney Plus's new Marvel series, Hawkeye, might hit the mark. Finally, it's Hawkeye's turn to get his solo act. In the new series, Clint Barton is spending some much-needed quality time with his kids in New York. But the holiday vacation is disrupted when a presence from his past threatens his future. This forces him to cross paths with his fan/skilled archer and fighter, Kate Bishop, played by Haley Steinfeld. The two must work together to bring down whoever is behind the crimes of the city before Christmas Day.
I promise.
When I wore this suit, I made a whole lot of enemies.
You're a Hawkeye!
Who the hell are you?
Some people have actually called me the world's greatest archer.
Are you one of those people?
It's a little early to call this show a bullseye. However, it's a fun game to watch. The production value is Marvel movie quality, and Jeremy Renner and Haley Steinfeld have great chemistry. It's a promising start, but it's very different from the first 3 Marvel series. WandaVision, Falcon and Winter Soldier, and Loki all had a much more serious tone to their shows. Hawkeye is kind of like a feel-good Christmas special. It may throw off fans who are looking to see Renner in a darker role, but be prepared for more laughs than thrills. There's a bit of force-handed comedy, and maybe we're getting dangerously close to Jingle All the Way territory, but that seems to be the show's intention. I may not be completely sold on this 90s buddy comedy throwback yet, but there is still 3 episodes of this miniseries left. And from what I've seen so far, Hawkeye is an uncomplicated, fun holiday treat the whole family can enjoy watching this season. Give it a shot.
This is too dangerous. Definitely not this one.
You'll have to say definitely like that.